Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In the bold and the beautiful November 7th, 2024 recap, Steffy discloses that she dismissed Hope, while Ridge and Brooke deal with the aftermath. Hope can't believe what's going on, and Carter argues Steffy's actions are terrible business. He insists she will not get away with it. Something will happen to her. Steffy expresses her gratitude to Finn for sleepovers that allow them to spend quality time together. Steffy can't stop thinking about Hope dressed in lingerie. Finn tries to explain that it wasn't what she expected, and Steffy understands. She is so tired of Hope. Ridge understands that this is difficult for Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang, but it had to be done because Hope was ordered to keep away from Finn and did not. She tells him he's wrong about Hope, which prompts Ridge to question how he's wrong while she's in lingerie and on top of Finn. Brooke recalls her vow to Hope and realizes she can't reveal anything about her connection with Carter. Brooke tells Ridge that he needs to support her. Steffy says she's had enough of Hope's conduct. Finn is astonished when she informs him that she dismissed Hope. Hope claims that Steffy had wanted her out of Forrester Creations long before Finn came around. It's all due of her surname and her mother's affection for Ridge. Carter claims she does not deserve this treatment. Hope can't quit thinking about Charlie leading her out in front of everyone. All that matters is that she is Logan, and they're Forresters. Carter claims the firm is her birthright, just like Steffy's, and no one can take it away from her. Brooke claims Steffy has been attempting to push Hope for the future out for months, but Ridge insists the brand has been on life support for a long time. Brooke points out that Zend and RJ requested additional support for the line, but Steffy refused. Steffy claims she should have dismissed Hope when she learned about the kiss. Finn claims he does not need to be defended. Steffy tells him that she, too, has ended the line, and that it feels good to operate the company without Hope's influence. He supports his wife's decisions. Steffy is relieved that she has finally left their lives. Carter advises Hope to fight for what she deserves. Hope admits that with him. She feels like she could fight. He admires her strength and brains. He has witnessed how others look up to her and how she encourages everyone around her, including him. She's a fighter, but she won't have to battle alone anymore because he'll fight for her and beside her. Hope claims she has always felt alone, but Carter hugs her and says he has her. He will not let her fall. Hope says she believes him and thinks he's the man of her dreams. This naturally leads to kissing. Brooke asks Ridge to trust her. Ridge claims Steffy is the CEO and has the authority to do whatever she wants. Brooke knows Ridge will support his daughter, and she worries what will happen if Steffy tries to fire Katie, or even her. Ridge reminds her that he hired Brooke as an executive and relaunched the line, but Brooke believes that Hope is a part of the future and that the executive table is for more than just his family. Finn wants to tell Steffy how much he loves her. She understands how much he adores her, and he declares that he is entirely hers. He will always belong to her. This leads to kissing, too. Carter informs Hope that, unlike the others, she can trust him and that he always keeps his promises. She claims she's never had that before. Everything about Carter is so simple. He tells her she can rely on him and that he'll never hurt her. She feels as if she could accomplish anything with him by her side. She begs him to pledge to never let her go. Ridge claims Hope attempted to wreck Steffy's life before going after Thomas, which transported him halfway across the world and has prevented him from seeing him. Perhaps this will teach Hope a lesson. Brooke can't believe he thinks Hope has to be taught a lesson while Steffy gets away with mistreating the Logans. Ridge attempts to silence the discussion of the Forresters versus the Logans. Brooke, in tears, tells Ridge that it pains her heart that he does not trust or respect her. Steffy and Finn are caught up in post-coital ecstasy. He promises that she will have him forever and always. Carter and Hope, meanwhile, exchange a kiss. Carter tells her that he loves her. She marvels at the fact that he has been standing in front of her the entire time, and she has never noticed. She kisses him and says she sees him now. She then informs him that she, too, loves him. Clothes are pulled off, and abs are praised with intense stares. Hope smiles as she removes her dress, revealing the underwear below. It's time for their journey on the coitus train. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, November 6th show that Carter Walton assured Hope Logan that something would be done regarding Steffy Forrester's abuse of her. Hope reflected on how Steffy planned to embarrass her and Ridge Forrester ordered her to leave. Carter went on another diatribe about the Logans deserving respect, encouraging Hope to fight for her future. Carter, now on Hope's side, said she no longer had to fight alone. Hope dubbed Carter the guy of her dreams, so he assured her that she could trust him and that he would never hurt her. Carter admitted to Hope that he loved her after complimenting her on her beauty. Hope eventually acknowledged to Carter that she loved him before they became romantically involved. When Carter removed his shirt, Hope removed her clothes and made out with him in his lap. On Wednesday's episode of B&B, Carter and Hope eventually returned to the sofa to make love. At the Cliff home, Steffy updated John Finnegan about her decision to fire Hope. Finn appeared taken surprised, but reassured Steffy that he fully backed her decision as co-CEO. Since the kids were at sleepovers, Steffy and Finn had some intense time together on the sofa. Finn informed Steffy that she was the only one for him as they cuddled under the blankets later. Brooke Logan insisted that Ridge was mistaken about Hope's attack on Finn, but Ridge couldn't understand how. Brooke pushed Ridge to trust her and became furious when he refused to lift Steffy's ban on Hope. Brooke wondered what would happen if Steffy chose to fire Katie Logan next, or perhaps Brooke herself. Ridge pretended it wouldn't happen and admitted Brooke earned a seat at the Forrester table. However, Brooke urged that the remaining seats not be allocated only for Ridge's children. Brooke desired Ridge's support, but he protested about Thomas Forrester being driven half a world away. Ridge also stated that Hope was unable to distinguish between what was proper and what was inappropriate. With that in mind, Ridge proposed that perhaps this would teach Hope a lesson. Brooke felt it was unfair that her daughter had to be taught a lesson, but Ridge's kid could do anything she pleased. Ridge maintained that it was not about the Logan Forrester dispute, but rather about repercussions. Brooke wanted her daughter to carry on her legacy, and she considered Hope and Steffy equals. Ridge was perplexed as to why Brooke believed that and clearly disagreed. Brooke stated that Ridge's refusal to honor and support her broke her heart, and she stood in front of him crying. According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers, Ridge's infidelity will continue to cause problems in his relationship, so stay tuned for more divorce predictions. According to teasers on this week's Bold and the Beautiful, Carter Walton is a man on a mission. Steffy Forrester is about to discover the hard way what happens when you mess with the man who oversees your money. Here's what's coming up next week on Bold and the Beautiful, with spoilers ahead. After learning that Hope Logan had been dismissed and humiliated by Steffy Forrester, Hope's knight in shining armor resolved to avenge her. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. The Forresters have made a new enemy. Of course, it didn't help that the same day, Eric Forrester, John McCook, rejected Carter's large proposal to grow the company and add to Forrester Creations. Carter had evidently spent a long time developing the company concept. He was devastated when the Forresters refused to support him after years of dedication to them. According to B&B spoilers, Carter Walton has the ability to destroy Forrester Creations if he so chooses, and he appears to want to. Carter has been with FC for almost a decade. His title is a little hazy, but we know he handles the fashion house's money and legal issues. Carter Walton is most likely the author of any firm guide on office procedure. We understand that Steffy is a Forrester who basically controls the entire Forrester Creations property. However, in the real world, you cannot simply fire someone for kissing your husband. If Steffy broke any corporate policies, Carter is likely to hold her accountable. But that's the least of her concerns. B&B spoilers. Will Carter Walton destroy Steffy Forrest? Carter Walton is sitting pretty right now. He might literally drain the corporation's finances or even assist the Logan women in launching their own company, Brooke's bedroom, and hope for the future. Steffy Forrester could wake up tomorrow and try to get a latte on her way to work, only to discover that all of her cards have been canceled. The possibilities are truly limitless. Carter Walton could ruin Queen Steffy. What do you suppose Hope's new lover has planned for her opponent and the Forrester family? According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers, there will be some significant couple swapping on the CBS soap between now and the holidays, and Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan are not looking good. If the bridge collapses, Taylor Hayes should be fine, right? Here's what's coming next on Bold and Beautiful. Keep reading for more information. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Has Taylor Hayes healed? Taylor Hayes has been fighting for her life since returning to Los Angeles, and it appears that she is suffering from broken heart syndrome. Obviously, Ridge is the cause of her diagnosis, and watching Ridge and Brooke together practically put Taylor in the hospital. If Brooke and Ridge split up, won't Taylor be cured? According to B&B spoilers, Brooke and Ridge's love is unlikely to survive Steffy Forrester's fury. Brooke is heartbroken that Ridge allowed his daughter to fire Hope Logan. Ridge and Brooke have already clashed over their daughters, but there is no turning back now. In fact, rumors suggest that Brooke may leave Forrester Creations and take her bedroom line with her, along with her unemployed daughter. B&B spoilers. Ridge is doomed. In Brooke Logan's defense, even if she doesn't dump Ridge over this, their relationship is likely to end. It's only a matter of time before Ridge slips up and cheats on Brooke with his ailing ex-wife. Perhaps Ridge is more in love with Brooke than we realized. Wouldn't it be strange if Taylor fully recovers from her broken heart syndrome only to discover that Ridge has no intention of reuniting with her just because he is single again? Do you think Brooke and Ridge's relationship is over? If Ridge splits up, will Taylor Hayes be fine? Carter is weary of Steffy taking everything personally. He is appropriately outraged about Hope's unfair dismissal. Carter threatened Forrester Creations to pay for it in an episode of The Bold and the Beautiful on November 5th. He felt guilty for not being present when Hope changed into lingerie for him. Otherwise, this ordeal would not have occurred. Hope reassured Carter that he was a good man. However, he could be transforming into someone different. Justin Barber had a momentary lapse, which cost him his job and best buddy. For many years, he stood in Dollar Bill Spencer's shadow. Justin had enough and wanted to take over Spencer Publications. He grasped the opportunity while Bill and his son Liam were in jail. Justin was confident that he could fire Wyatt and take over the company entirely. This sparked an incredible fistfight between Bill and Justin, which many fans still remember. Carter is surprised to learn about Hope's firing. Ridge, his best friend and right-hand man, was also implicated. He led Hope off the premises. Shameless. Carter threatened Ridge and Steffy with consequences for their transgression. It sounds like he's planning revenge in his head. He may follow Justin's example and try to take over Forrester Creations. But how would this work? Steffy and Ridge are co-CEOs. Carter is unable to overstep them. He had lofty ideas for taking the organization to the next level. However, his visions were not taken seriously enough. Carter is weary of being insulted. Carter, like Justin, could have a breakdown in judgment that leads him to declare war on Forrester Creations. Hope has been blowing his head up ever since she told him she admired his great dreams. In an unexpected turn of events, Carter may plan a takeover of Forrester Creations. He needs to figure out how to make Ridge and Steffy disappear first. Would he be willing to turn to the dark side? The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, November 5th, 2024 are available. In tomorrow's episode, Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, is expected to devise a strategy to alter the power dynamics at Forrester Creations. It appears like Carter may attempt to change things at Forrester Creations from the inside. How does this affect Carter and Hope Logan's futures? Continue reading to learn more about what will happen in the next episode of CBS's soap drama. According to B&B teasers on Tuesday, November 5th, Brooke Logan will be surprised to learn about Hope's departure from Forrester Creations. Brooke felt confident that if Hope was dismissed by Steffy, Ridge Forrester would make things right. Brooke was terrified when Hope informed her that Ridge was present and had a part in it. Hope then informed her mother that Taylor Hayes was standing right next to Steffy and Ridge. Carter made a vow to Hope. After hearing the narrative, Carter told Hope that he believed her. Carter wants to make changes at the company. However, Hope stated that she was unsure whether she could ever return. Carter Walton's revenge scheme. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, November 5th hint that Carter will be furious about the FC issue. Carter was already upset since Ridge, Steffy, and Eric Forrester, John McCook, all ignored his pitch. Carter feels dismissed, but that is not what happened. Steffy, Ridge, and Eric discussed the pros and disadvantages, but the final decision was no. Carter does not comprehend this, however. Carter is only witnessing the injustices. So Carter will devise a strategy for shifting power dynamics at work. This sounds like an inside job. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. On Tuesday, November 5th, viewers may expect Brooke to argue what to do about Hope's condition. Brooke is likely to discuss this with Ridge. Steffy is now rushing to inform everyone of Hope's termination. Ridge, on the other hand, wants to speak with Brooke first to ensure that she understands. Will Brooke understand, though? I'm not sure if Brooke and Ridge will survive, but stay tuned. Which narrative are you most looking forward to witnessing on Tuesday, November 5th, 2024? What are your predictions for Ridge, Brooke, Taylor, and Steffy? What does the future hold for Finn, Carter, Hope, and the remaining characters? There's no denying that Rebecca Budig and Torsten Kay have a fantastic on-screen connection. The two have a long history, dating back to All My Children. The soap stars return some of the magic to the bold and the beautiful. Budig is settling in well with her new position as Dr. Taylor Hayes. She adds a brightness to the role that has never been seen before, and Budig's connection with Kay works beautifully on screen. Budig explained in a new interview with Soaps.com what it's like to work with her AMC co-star on B&B. Greenlee Smythe and Zach Slater were never romantically involved on the ABC series. Greenlee was involved with Ryan Lavery, whilst Zach's one true love was Kendall Hart. Ridge and Taylor will now have the opportunity to put their chemistry to the test. B&B fans are aware of the characters' tumultuous connection over the years. Whatever happens, they still love one another. Budig and Kay capture this perfectly in their settings. Budig teased, "I think we have chemistry, but I'm not sure if he agrees. We never functioned well together when we were pretending to be in a relationship." Greenlee and Zach had many scenes together, but solely as friends. The duo's performances as Taylor and Ridge are unique. Budig jumped at the chance to work with Kay again. She stated that she adores him, but joked that if he found out, he would develop a huge head. "I love Torsten a lot and I have known him a long time, so there's sort of a history there that helped us connect on screen quickly," he said. Many soap lovers compare AMC's Zendal to Tridge. Both couples have devoted fans and some of daytime television's best love storylines. Of course, neither relationship is great, since it was ruined by infidelity. Regardless, Taylor maintains that her damaged heart has been mended. She also stated that she was over Ridge. Her broken heart syndrome was mostly attributed to the death of their daughter Phoebe. It's unclear what will happen to this on and off pairing. Brooke will feel betrayed by Ridge for accompanying her daughter Hope out of Forrester Creations. This will undoubtedly cause a rift in their relationship. Meanwhile, Ridge and Taylor will continue to bond as she battles broken heart syndrome.